Hi everyone, how are you? So today we're going to start off the video by soaking our fruits in some alcohol. I chose to use the Serrano, and I'm going to be putting some cranberries, some raisins, and some golden raisins into a jar, and I'm gonna put some of the Serrano in there, and this is what I'm going to use throughout the holidays. As you can see, the time I was filming this video, it was October the 1st, so we have 3 months until I'm going to get ready to use these for my Christmas papers. I'm putting some cranberries, raisins, golden raisins, and then we're going to start off by stacking those. So as you can see, the bottle is now full. I'm not going to completely fill the whole entire bottle with the Serrano, but I'm going to make it at least a quarter way, because we don't really drink alcohol in the house that much, so I just want to put enough in there. If you're someone else, you could use rum, but yeah, that's it for the fruit. I'm getting ready to make a cake, and first I have 6 egg whites and 2 cups of sugar. So I separated the eggs from the egg whites, and we're gonna go ahead and whisk those together in your mixer. I used to do it by hand, but now I've grown up and I have a mixer, so I'm just gonna whip it until it comes into this type of consistency. You want it to be a little bit light and fluffy. It's gonna change into like a whitey color. And to my egg yolk, I'm gonna add some vanilla, some nutmeg, and a little bit of salt in there. And as you can see, this is how the egg whites and the sugar are going to be. We're just incorporating a whole lot of air into there, and then we'll be pouring in that egg yolk mixture bit by bit. So I just went ahead and added my butter as well. So this is going to be about 2 sticks of butter. I want to say 3. Yes, 3 sticks of butter, a cup and a half of butter. And this is unsalted butter that I'm using. We're gonna add salt into this, but if you're using salted butter, you don't have to do that. As you can see, I'm also adding some baking powder. Use about 2 teaspoons of the baking powder, but since I've been doing this for a while, I just gauge with my eyes. And as you can see, I'm gonna slowly start pouring in the whole egg yolk and the mixture of the nutmeg and the vanilla extract. Alright, so this is where you want to start to add in your flour after they've whisked for a little bit. You just want to incorporate your 3 cups of flour. This is self-rising flour, all-purpose flour, it all works. And yeah. And because this is more of a test run for the holidays, I'm basically going to be using some of the fruit that I had just soaked, and it had been soaking for about 5 hours prior. So we're just doing an experiment of some sort. We're just gonna put a little bit of the fruit and a little bit of the liquid in there. And when I tell you the way the cake came out, I was even surprised. The shape was not ideal. I would probably use a different cake pan, but the flavor was there. It was soft, it was moist. I mean, I still have some today, and it's just like even better the next day. I just enjoy it with some tea. And as you can see, I added the fruit in there. Oh, it got a little bit messy, but you see how everything is incorporating together into my pan. I used some sugar and flour and a little bit of butter to make like a paste and spread it around the pan. And I didn't want to completely overfill this, because if you overfill it, it's going to make a huge mess in the oven. So I put a pan underneath just to make sure, just in case nothing overflows, and but I preheated the oven to 380. I also put some in these little molds. These molds, you have to make sure that you let them completely cool if you're going to use a silicone mold, or else it's going to completely break apart, or the color is not going to be as nice. So when I make this recipe again during the holidays, you're going to see a lot of improvement. I didn't like how it came out for these, so I didn't bring those to show. As you can see, look at where we are with our cake. The ones in the bundt, the silicone bundt molds were so beautiful, and this is the bundt cake mold, right? You want that golden color on those, and that's what makes it, taste so good. If it's too light, it doesn't taste really nice, but when it's like a golden brown, it's just amazing. And these were not too dry. These were actually perfect. But I did that for about a couple of minutes. And this is the cake that came out the bundt pan. As you can see, it's not the prettiest cake, but it definitely was very delicious. You see how soft it was? So nice. I'm going to use this during the holidays. And yeah, see you till then, and thank you for watching.